What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more fighting. Ego Weight Watchers. If you're new to the channel, Weight Watchers is a look into the lifestyles of these fighters, progress picks, especially if they have a fight coming up. Now, UFC 200 rapidly approaching, and I'm looking real forward to this particular card. Initially, it's supposed to have Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz, and there were some promotional things that Conor McGregor did not want to do, so the fight was taken off. And now they're going to fight later. But the UFC 200 card is absolutely stacked. You have Daniel Cormier versus John Jones, a rematch. John Jones already had a fight with St. Preux, and he won that particular fight. Now we get the rematch, which was initially supposed to happen instead of St. Preux, but Daniel Cormier had some type of injury. He's back healthy, and now you're getting that as the main event. Also on this card, Brock Lesnar from WWE, WWF fame makes his return against the hard hitter, the Samoan Power, Mr. Walk-Off Knockout, Mark Hunt. Great fight, dangerous fight for Lesnar, especially since he hasn't competed since 2011 in the UFC, because WWE is not real. This is absolutely real when you got a guy with that type of power. Now you have Miesha Tate preparing for Amanda Nunez, Jose Aldo versus Frankie Edgar, and also Cain Velasquez versus Ronda Rousey boyfriend Brown, and more. So that's just like the headliners, the top fights. I did want to talk about Miesha Tate. I think that's a good fight, and I have a progress picture I want you guys to see that she posted. As you guys can see, she's currently training, and she's getting ready for her bantamweight fight versus Nunez, and she's looking like she's in real good shape. The thing I like about Miesha Tate is she came in as a massive underdog versus Holly Holm. If you've seen what Holly Holm did to Ronda Rousey, it would make a lot of sense that Miesha Tate would be the underdog in that fight, because just Holly Holm, it looked like she had all the momentum, and she was really winning that fight with Miesha Tate. Miesha Tate, I think, maybe won a round where she looked really good, but she was losing, and it was the last round, and she was able to choke out Holly Holm and win the title, the bantamweight title, which was a shocker because she pretty much needed a knockout or a submission or chokeout to win that particular fight, and she got just that. So she's looking like she's in great shape. In the UFC, there's been a lot of changing of the guards. A lot of belts have went into different hands. You had Chris Weidman lost to Luke Rockhold, and Luke Rockhold lost to Bisping, etc. So a lot of belts have been moving hands. Ronda Rousey lost to Holly Holm, and then, as I just said, Holly Holm lost to Miesha Tate. This is a title defense, her first title defense since beating Holly Holm. And this really sets up, if she gets past Nunez, it sets up a possible rematch with either Holly Holm or, more importantly for Miesha Tate's career, Ronda Rousey. She's already fought Ronda Rousey 2 other times, lost both of those fights, but a lot has changed since those first 2 fights, namely the Holly Holm brutal knockout where Ronda Rousey got destroyed and lost every round and then got knocked out. So we don't know where her confidence is. Ronda Rousey's been pretty MIA ever since that. So if Miesha Tate can have a successful title defense, it does make a certain case for a Ronda Rousey third rubber match, just because the momentum and the pendulum has definitely swayed. You know what I mean? If Miesha Tate goes in there with some confidence, and Ronda Rousey's been on a long layoff, and psychologically some fighters don't really recover when you're in that position. Ronda Rousey was the UFC darling. She was basically the female Conor McGregor. She was headlining. She was the one that they were saying, oh, this girl can't be beat, the best female fighter in the last 50 years, and she's the Terminator. There was high praise for her. So to go out like that, it might have done something to her confidence, and we'll see what Ronda Rousey decides, if she even comes back. She has definitely been making money outside of the UFC and the Octagon with movie deals and movie acting jobs and stuff like that. So let me know what you think of Miesha Tate. She looks like she's in great shape. She looks hot. She looks good. We'll see about Amanda Nunez. Amanda Nunez is a Brazilian. She's game. Nunez, the biggest criticism I've really heard from her is that she starts off really strong and then kind of gasses out in the later rounds. We'll see in this first title defense for Miesha Tate how this fight plays out. Let me know what you think of the other matches. Cormier versus John Jones 2. Who wins that? I'm really looking forward to the Brock Lesnar versus Mark Hunt. I think Mark Hunt might KO Brock Lesnar. That's just my opinion. But if he can get it to the ground some kind of way, that'd be very interesting for Lesnar. Drop it in the comment section. UFC 200 coming up. Let me know what you think. Ego Weight Watchers. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.